Code, an ordinance to amend Section 425-16, regulation of perimeter fences. This hearing has been duly noticed and posted as required by law, and the proposed ordinance has been available for inspection in the Town Hall Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., except on holidays, and has been and will be available on the town's website at www.townofbethanybeach.com. And before we continue, I'd like to ask Mr. Kilmer if you could give a brief overview of the ordinance.
Thank you, Mayor. Like most ordinances that the town has, over a period of time, there comes a point where some additional information or clarification has to be made. Sometimes some of the issues are ambiguous when interpreted by many individuals, and these can only come about when we actually have a specific issue that has brought to our attention, the Planning and Zoning Commission, that this has to be made less ambiguous. And the process of doing that mostly had to do with the height of fencing, and that was the main emphasis about, and how it's measured. Is it measured from a base on the ground, or is it measured if people put them on retaining walls? So there was some ambiguity in there. So the whole purpose of this was to focus on that, but also to clean up the ordinance that deals with sign, and to make it better, easy to follow, and also putting the various parts of the thing rather scattered all over the ordinance, to put things that are related to one another in the same section, so you don't have to find them. Other than that, I mean, this is basically what the premise is. The thing was all driven by a recent case where it was ambiguous about how to measure the height of a fence. Is it measured from the ground, or in this case, it was on a retaining wall, and then measured from the retaining wall. So there's some ambiguity in there, and that's really the purpose of, the main focus of this amendment to the existing ordinance.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kilmer. We're going to wait a few moments, and if anyone wishes to comment in the chat feature, to please do so now. Do you have any comments? And I would just say that if anybody has, I know because of the in-person attendance limitations imposed by COVID and the difficulties some people might have typing in comments right now, this ordinance will be considered by the council at the February meeting. So if you do have any comments between now and then, any written comments, I would encourage you to get them in as soon as possible. But we'll wait a few moments in case anyone would like to comment on the chat feature.
If you do want to comment via email, you would do that by addressing admin@townofbethanybeach.com. So that would be admin, ADMIN, @townofbethanybeach.com.
Thank you, Mr. Gravier.
Mayor.
Are there any comments, Mr.?
No, Mayor.
No, okay. Hearing no comments, we will declare this hearing closed. Thank you.